On the banks of the Mae River, the bustling town of Mae Sot serves as a trade hub and a gateway between Thailand and Myanmar. While its official population is just over 50,000, nearly 250,000 people actually live here. Most are immigrants and refugees from Myanmar. Their presence makes Mae Sot one of the most ethnically and religiously diverse places in all of Thailand. But their desperation also makes it a thriving center for black market goods, illicit drugs, and human trafficking. They come to Mae Sot in search of safety and opportunity, but sadly, many never find it. Hajima was raised in a Muslim family in Yangon, the largest city in Myanmar. After her parents passed away when she was very young, she went to live with her aunt. One day when Hajima was about 15 years old, her aunt told her that she had arranged for her to go to Thailand to attend school in Mae Sot. Hajima was excited and began diligently learning the Thai language so she would be ready for school. But when Hajima arrived in Mae Sot, she discovered that her aunt had deceived her. Instead of sending her to school, she had sold her as a slave. For 2 years, she worked without pay in a private home. The family mistreated her, and sometimes Hajima longed for death. Then one day, a kind neighbor approached Hajima when the family was away from home. Learning about her situation, the neighbor came up with a plan to help her escape. She brought her to an organization in Mae Sot that helps young migrants, and they enrolled her in the Namboden Learning Center, an ASAP-supported mission school in the countryside near Mae Sot.
The school was started almost 20 years ago, but it was not started with Seventh-day Adventist Church. It was started with a Baptist donor. After 10, 11 years, he stopped, and it seems like he doesn't have the support anymore. So he wanted to close this school. Some teachers and villagers approach us because they think that our church, we can support and we can carry on with this school, So at last, okay, we have decided through prayer, we made a decision that we're going to continue. So we carry on with some teachers who were the staff before, teachers before, and we got new teachers. We started with 6, 7 teachers in the first year, and that time we got only 70 students, close to 70 students. At the moment, we have a new principal and we have more students. Now we have more than 200 students by the grace of God. But during the first year, second year, third year, it was very hard. We struggled a lot, but God was with us. And we have more and more teachers coming, more and more students coming every year. And this time you'll see there are many buildings. The land is almost full with buildings. And students, they don't even have place to move around, run around. So I see that God is with the school, God is with us, with our ministry here.
Hajima was 17 years old when she arrived at the school. Because she hadn't been in the classroom for several years, she was placed in the 6th grade. But things were hard for her. As a Muslim, the school's Bible classes and morning and evening worships were foreign to her, and she often kept to herself. Over time, though, Hajima became interested in the God her Christian teachers and classmates worshipped. She started taking Bible studies and eventually decided to give her life to Jesus. But there was something that was holding her back.
A neighbor told us that Hajima would sneak off campus every morning about 3 a.m. She would sit under a tree and whisper, but there was no one else around. At first I didn't believe it, but then one day I saw it for myself.
Hajima had become demon-possessed while living with her aunt in Myanmar, and the demons were angry with her decision to follow Jesus. One evening, a student came to find Mae Sot and led her to Hajima. Mae Sot found her sitting silently with her eyes closed. A demon had taken control of her and was threatening to take her life. Mae Sot quickly gathered several teachers and students. They began to pray over Hajima while reading the Bible and singing gospel songs. They continued late into the night until finally the demon left. And Hajima has been free from demonic oppression ever since. Today, Hajima is 20 years old. She is happy in Jesus and preparing to finish the 10th grade here at Namboden. Last year, she and 11 other students in her class were baptized into the Seventh-day Adventist Church. We praise God for their conversion because at ASAP Mission Schools, our goal is not just to help the students earn a diploma, it's to lead them to a life-changing relationship with Jesus.
Buddhist students who came to study here, we are expecting that within 2 years of spending time and study here, we believe that almost all of them will take baptism. But, by the grace of God, it doesn't take 2 years, 6 months, 1 year. But still, some of them, after 2 years, still they don't take baptism, but very few. So I can say that among the Buddhists, 80% or 90%, they have taken baptism among the Buddhists.
Thank you for advancing the spread of the gospel through your support of ASAP Mission Schools. Your prayers and generosity are rescuing young people like Hajima from the clutches of the enemy, making disciples for Christ, and preparing a new generation of missionaries to finish God's work in Southeast Asia. Because Jesus is coming soon. Now, more than ever, mission matters.